Being live. Hello, everyone. Good evening and blessed Thursday to all of us. Welcome to the third live stream of our channel, Author Liza Gay, as a monetized channel. Yes, and I would like to welcome you all to our live streaming. Feel free to drop your links, share this live stream, connect with one another, and let's help each other grow. And I always believe in a saying that if we continually strive to become better, we will definitely live better. Yes, with our tagline, be better, live better. And in this live stream, let's take the chance to support and help each other grow and to share our advocacies, whatever they may be. God bless and enjoy our live stream. In the house, we now have LCC, Shener Pida Vlog, Tamis na host. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now, and we also have several of our friends who gave their thumbs up to our live stream. And you have here Simply Bella, Tom Shake host from PE Teacher. Thank you so much, Simply Bella. I now give you your jacket. You also have Brad Fit too. Thumbs up po. Thank you so much. Tess in Switzerland, good vibes. And other emojis. Thank you so much. You also have Boyski J Macau. Thumbs up dan from Febby. Thank you so much. And then SJ5, Dikit Tamsak Idol. Thank you so much sa iyong patamsak. And LCC Sener Pida Vlog, Tamis na host. Thank you so much. There you have it, the different friends, and we have 1 million watching with us now, and welcome to our live streaming. Author Liza Gay live streaming, the third ever live stream as a monetized channel. Actually, this was supposed to be last night, but since yours truly have to rest earlier, I had to postpone this. Welcome, 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 and may you enjoy our live streaming. And while waiting for the others, I would like to show you first my favorite painting and, of course, my book. So, later on, we will be reading one chapter of the book as part of our kwentuhan this time. So for now, yan po muna ang papakita ko while I'll do some multitasks and I'll be playing a background music for us. Dayang Lovelace, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our live streaming, Sis Dayang. Thank you so much for coming. Let me just choose some background music that we can use from our audio library. Of course, these are the free background music that we can use. And let's see who we have. Tamsak sis, thank you so much, Dayang Lovelace, sa iyong patamsak. And thank you so much for coming. Pwede kang magbaba ng bahay sis para ikaw ang una nating ipipin. May mga nakatambay tayong nakatambay tayong angels who could visit you. If not, para hindi tayo mag-hang ang ating monitor, I will be visiting you later on. So, I have my notebook. And I will be using this to, of course, to note those who will be attending. Meanwhile, ibababa ko yung mga supportive friends and mentors at sponsors natin. Yan. Tingnan nga natin kung gumagana si Nightboot. Meron pa, sino pa yung isa natin na Christy Silang Manalo, thumbs up. Sabi niya, hello there, Sisi Christy. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to our third live stream. Mega loud shout out sa mga nandito sa 2 million in the house at maraming salamat din sa inyong 23 thumbs up na binigay sa ating live stream ngayon. This is our third live stream as a monetized channel. Kumusta? Kumusta? Sis Christy Silang Manalo? By the way, yung mga books ninyo po, medyo na busy si host ngayong week na to. So, probably by Saturday ko na mapapa-ship lahat ng mga copies ng mga nanalo sa ating previous grand live stream. And for now, maraming salamat din sa ating 1.37 K subscribers in the house. Thank you so much. And since masyado akong na-busy for the past days, no, I was not able to find time to do my reading. So I would like to take this chance also to read you for those who are watching in the background, yung nandyan na nag-iisa na kasama natin. At sa mga manunood ng replay nito, enjoy as I read you another chapter of my book, Journey to a Better You. I'll be reading you one chapter, and then after that, we'll be having some readings from other books that could also help us. And I may also read, actually, ito yung isa sa mga favorite books ko, The Magic of Thinking Big. Actually, I listened to the full audio of this book, and now I have the physical copy. I'd like to read it once more. It's very helpful, motivational book as well. So to the 4 million in the house, mega mega loud shout out, and thank you so much for being here. Nandito si Joven Navarro. Hello. Maraming salamat, Joven, sa iyong patamsak. Hello, ma'am. Hi there. Hi there, Joven. So enjoy our live stream. Feel free din po na magbaba. We have open dropping for those who want to have their videos be supported. Just feel free to drop your links. Apo. But iwasan lang natin mag-flooding, but you can also drop your link and I'll be pinning them kung sino ang unang magbababa ng bahay. Feel free also to connect with our mentors and supporters. Okay? So for now, let me do this. What I'm doing actually is also reading so that I will be able to finalize kasi I'm planning I'm finalizing the second run of the Breakthrough Webinar free series. Hopefully, I'll be able to finalize the date and the concept of that second run by the end of this month. And the Breakthrough Webinar 2.0, kasi it's the second version, will be played or will be streamed live through our channel, YouTube channel. Kasi yung una, na-stream siya via FB Live through my Facebook page, Author Liza Gay. And this time, I'd like to stream it through our YouTube channel. So, abangan lang po natin yan. And you also have here, Kit of Kit Kat Official TV PMC. Tamsak ma'am. Hello. Hello, Kit Kat Official, and mega mega loud shout out sa inyo. To the 3 million in the house, mega mega loud shout out, and welcome to our live stream. Okay. Thank you so much also sa 24 na tamsak ninyo. So let me start reading as you continue also to interact through our chat. Okay? And I don't know kung ano yung chapter na natapos ko noon, no, na nabasa. But I would like to and I'll be reading this one, Chapter 4. Chapter 4, Developing a Healthy Mindset. And as I've said, this is one of the chapters of this book, Journey to a Better You, step-by-step guide to improve yourself and live the life you've always wanted. Hi, Madam Christy Silang Manalo. Hello there. Mega, mega loud shout out to you. Okay. Let me start my reading. Chapter 4, Journey to a Better You, Step-by-Step Guide to Improve Yourself and Live the Life You've Always Wanted. Chapter 4, Developing a Healthy Mindset. Quote, Positive thinking won't help you do anything, but it will help you do everything better than negative thinking will. Zig Ziglar. Quote, It is only through a positive mental attitude that you can convert every failure, defeat, and disappointment into an asset. When you can see seeds of opportunity for every adversity. Napoleon Hill. Expand your vision. This is the start of shifting your perspective from the narrow point of view to the bigger and brighter viewpoint of life. In so doing, you begin to develop what Napoleon Hill calls as the positive mental attitude. Simply put, it refers to the development of a healthy positive mindset that helps you have that winning attitude in life. During the enhanced community quarantine from March to May 2020 in most parts of the country, brought about by the coronavirus disease pandemic, a lot of movements in the different aspects of the society were restricted to home only. There came a new normal. Victims and victors. I noticed there were generally two kinds of people in this crisis, the victims and the victors. Taken on a personal level, this crisis is a battle, not just the psychological war, not just the physiological war, but also a psychological fight that takes place in our own minds. The victims here are not only those who contracted this disease and those who perished due to this disease, God bless their souls, but also those who have the helplessness disease, those who think they could not do anything about their situation and could not help themselves. When we watch or hear news reports, we see them in many faces. It may be that we sometimes see the victim when we look at the mirror. I'm in no position to judge here, and I believe we need to help people if we can. But I also believe we must also confront our helplessness disease, which is psychological. The victors, on the other hand, are those who are doing the best they can in spite of the crisis, those who are able to help themselves and others, those who are able to contribute in any way to make things even better if it is only within their home, even if it is only within their homes. We see the victors in many faces, from the courageous frontliners to the virus conquerors. We also heard a lot of examples of these victors, from the simple act of heroism to the grandest forms. Maybe in your own way, you also became a victor during the crisis. What is the difference between the victor and the victim? It is that which is within us. While there is no cure yet for this virus, many experts time and again assert that one of the best weapons against this disease or any disease is our own immune system. Strong immune system. This means that when we have a healthy immune system, which is our built-in doctor, it will prevent any virus or unhealthy element that enters our body. Therefore, we have it within us to conquer this disease or any medical disease for that matter. The other thing I believe that is within us is our own mindset. What makes us victors in this battle of life or in the battles of life is the use of our own mind to our advantage. When we develop the mindset of a winner, we naturally become a winner in life. How to develop a healthy mindset. Quote, a healthy mindset does not just focus on the positive and ignores the negative. It acknowledges the negative but chooses to focus on the possibilities instead of the obstacles. Oftentimes, we tend to be short sighted, focusing only on the immediate and pressing demands that we lose sight of our bigger aspirations. We become so focused on the present problems that we lose sight of the bigger picture. Often, it seems that our goals and dreams are too far off and that what we are doing is no longer relevant to the things that we want to achieve. In talking about my chains in chapter 2, my focus there was on the difficult part. On the other side of having those people who let me down was having other people who built me up, encouraged me, and gave me hope. As a child, I used to be so negative, focusing on the hardships of life. But in retrospect, I see now that there were also moments of carefree exhilaration in my childhood. These were moments shared with my best friend and in rare times with my family. It was not a bleak childhood after all. It was colorful still. Seeing the good side of one's seemingly painful experience is one sign of an expanding perspective, one that shows a healthy mindset. Having a healthy positive mindset does not mean pretending that the hurt, pain, and problem do not exist. It means looking at the negative emotions or experiences as they are, but no longer making them bigger than what they really are. 5 ways to develop a healthy mindset. There are 5 ways by which you can develop a healthy mindset. Choose your focus, train your mind to focus, learn from your pain, use the power of your mind, and cultivate the garden of your mind. Number 1, choose your focus. Quote, what you focus on expands by Tony Robbins. When I recall a painful incident in my life over and over, the wound inflicted keeps bleeding. But when I try to focus on the lesson, I learn more from it. A lot of times, I had to face my deepest childhood pain of losing my best friend until I saw finally what life was teaching me in the process. Just as I needed my best friend back then, I also see now that I needed to develop the strength of my character and faith to push through life no matter how hard and painful it gets. I hold on to that strength up to this day. I still miss my best friend every now and then, but I found solace in the fact that I got to celebrate with her greatness in her short span of time. She was able to show me how to be a joyful person amidst of all the difficulties of life. I don't focus now on the fact that I lost her. I focus on the fact that at the very challenging part of my childhood, somebody came and made me feel special. Somebody whom I shared precious childhood memories with. Somebody who made me smile, laughed with, and truly enjoyed life with once in a while, in spite of the burden I had as a child. I, have, I had a friend who showed me that even with the problems in life, I can still laugh, be happy, and make others happy. I also got to appreciate what true friendship is. You have the power to choose your focus. When you focus on problems, you tend to see more problems. But when you focus on possibilities, you create and attract more opportunities. Look at your experiences as part of the process of making you the person you are now. Choose your focus. Focus on the lesson, not the pain. You will find that there is inherently positive in any negative situation. Focus on the possibilities, not on the obstacles. Let's continue. Number two, this is the second way to develop a healthy mindset. Train your mind to focus. Quote, it's not enough to focus on what's good. It is important to train your mind to continuously focus on what is good. The act of choosing to focus on the things I'm aiming for is a conscious and deliberate process. This habit took years before it became a part of me. I've always been this perfectionist, and in my efforts to attain that standard, I had been self sabotaging by focusing on my weaknesses, on the things I did wrong, and forgetting the successes I've had. But if you want to change your life for the better, you have to change your thoughts. I remember my 19th birthday. I was still in college. I was broke and heartbroken. That day, however, I woke up and decided to own my day. I saw many blessings throughout the day: the good weather, the smiles of my fellow working students at the library, and the people I meet. The greetings of my friends made my day extra special. I still did not have money to celebrate, and other people I was expecting to greet me did not say anything. But when I chose to focus on the blessings and the gifts of the day, I felt more blessed than ever. Another important thing I learned is to constantly choose my faith over my worries. One great thinker said, feed your faith and your doubts will starve to death. Many times I spent sleepless nights, especially when my husband goes to an operation. Previously, I used to worry a lot and really become so disturbed whenever he would go in that assignment. Knowing that the nature of his work involves constant danger, I always accompany him with my prayers. Now I choose faith over worry, and it was only when I strengthened my faith that I began to feel at peace. You have the power to train your mind to focus on the things you want in life, not on what you don't want. You can either enlarge your problems into seemingly insurmountable obstacles, or you can focus on the bigger picture and on the things you want to achieve. Yes, there are indeed problems in life, but there are also more solutions than you can think of. Another important reason why you should train your mind is that unmanaged memories like painful experiences and other negative thoughts replayed over and over could become uncontrollable until they become mental monsters. These mental monsters could lead to depression and other psychological and even physical illnesses. So, my dear friends, we are done with the two ways to develop a healthy mindset. The first one is choose your focus, and number two, train your mind to focus. And we will continue reading, but for now, let's greet and welcome the 2 million in the house with us live right now. Thank you so much for being here. Could you say hi in our chat box so I can give you a shout out? So, basahin lang natin muna yung mga nandito. Nandito si KitKat TV, PMC, Tamsak Ma'am. Hello po, Ma'am. Hello there, KitKat Official TV. Welcome. And thank you so much for coming. Nandito din si Christy Silang Manalo. Hello! Hi, madam, sabi niya. Yes, good vibes, good vibes. Sabi ni Christy Silang Manalo, yes, good vibes back to you. Kumusta? Kumusta? And you have 3 million in the house with us now. Welcome and enjoy this live stream. What we are doing, as I have said, is I'm reading actually a chapter of my book, and every live stream, no, na parang ano lang natin, short live stream, I would like to take each stream as an opportunity to read a chapter or a portion of the book, because as an author and an educator, I would advocate really reading, because reading, when you do your reading, as you expand your mind, you expand your life. So I would like to share this passion, and that's why I'm reading a chapter. It's either my book or other books I love to read, because it's also my desire to come up with an audiobook version of my book, at the same time also to share the message and somehow to reach people. Now, for those who would like to get a hold of the copy of my book as a whole, just connect with me through my Facebook page, and you will be directed as to how you will have your copy. And then you have here Sir Pretamol. Hello, Sir Pretamol. Kumusta? So high five and good vibes. Thank you so much, Sir Pretamol. Mega mega loud shout out po. Kano man ang live stream niyo, sir? Share niyo po, sir, kung meron kayong upcoming live stream so that we can support it. 4 million in the house. Mega mega loud shout out. This live stream is only a short one. No, we will just be we started 8 o'clock, so we may have until 9:30 for this live stream. And for those who will be watching the replay, just feel free to interact still through our comment section. Yan. Feel free din po na magbaba ng bahay, yung mga nandito, so we can support. Support lang ako, host, bigla nagbain. Bakit nga, sir? Kumusta, sir? Nakuha niyo na ba yung ano niyo, sir? Nag-update na ba si Lolo tungkol doon sa PIN? Kasi I'm looking at my di ba na kaka-start yung aking monetization November 1. So, na-reach ko naman yung minimum para maibigay yung PIN, di ba, yung $10. And then, I don't know kung napadala na o hindi pa. I don't know how to follow up that one. Let's play some music again. Awan pa'y $10 host, sabi niya. Okay, sige po, sir. Pag-bait to data, sir. Yan. By the way, this Saturday, sir, di ba, mag-sponsor kayo sa ating WH at Bananas. We will have the part 2 of our grand live stream by Saturday or Sunday. Depende sa magiging natin, kung medyo mabawasan ang ating mga tasks. $8 pa yung naka-order ko. Wow, at least sir, dahil takot ko niya from the ads. Sa akin kasi pinalipad ng ni Tita Wanderings. Kaya medyo nakaano na siya, nakaipon ng $10. Okay, sige, noted, host. Thank you so much, Sir Pretamol. Ayan. Sir, kaano gayam tikwa? Kaano gayam ti enrollment for next SEM, dita BSU? Biglang no? Kasi hindi ko na namamalayan ang mga araw sa biglang sobrang busy, maraming kailangan gawin. Ayan, nag-iingay ang aking baby boy in the background. Yan. Let's continue with the reading. How to develop a healthy mindset. Number three. Step number three, learn from your pains. Quote, "Your pain is your greatest teacher" by Robin Sharma. Quote, "Be thankful that you don't have everything you desire. If you did, what would be there to look forward to? Be thankful for the difficult time. It's during those times that you grow. Be thankful for your limitations because they give you opportunities to grow for improvement. Be thankful for your mistakes. They teach you valuable lessons." Unknown. Quote, "When it hurts, observe. Life is teaching you something" by Anita Krizan. I'm inspired reading about world-class successful people who had even more tragic beginnings, yet they were able to overcome their circumstances. People like Oprah Winfrey, Nick Vujicic, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Tony Robbins, and Joyce Meyer, among others, made me reevaluate my painful experiences and look at them with the eyes of an eager student. It is said that trials are like fire. They can destroy you or they can strengthen you. Remember, the fire that melts the butter is the same fire that hardens the steel. I say that trials can make or break you. The challenge now is to turn trials and difficulties as your valuable lessons. Let these strengthen you and make you a better person. Look beyond your circumstances. When I remember my pains, I recognize the lessons they taught me. Losing my best friend, for instance, had taught me the valuable lesson of real friendship and valuing our loved ones while we still have them. Take the lessons from your painful experiences, process them, and use them to your advantage. Only when you have the courage to reach deep in your heart and feel the pain will you experience deep joy and inner peace. That's number three. Number four, use the power of your mind. I've listened, I've learned by listening to and reading the ideas of great thinkers and movers about the power of our mind. They all agreed on the power of our thoughts and how this affects all areas of our life. It was Milton who said, "The mind is like a place in itself. It can create heaven out of hell or hell out of heaven." Shakespeare also said, "There's no such thing as good or bad, but thinking makes it so." One day, I was watching America's Got Talent and saw a contestant named Archie Williams. Let's choose another music. There. One day, I was watching America's Got Talent and saw a contestant named Archie Williams. His moving story of how he was wrongly accused and imprisoned for 37 years for a crime he did not commit demonstrated the undefeatable human spirit strengthened by the power of the mind. On stage, he shared how he was imprisoned and in what is considered as one of America's bloodiest prison. While he was there, he would always visualize himself singing one day in the America's Got Talent stage. After 37 years in prison, he went on to sing "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" in America's biggest reality TV show. He said, "I was imprisoned, but I did not let my mind go to prison." This was such a profound statement that demonstrates the power of the mind. I could not imagine myself in that situation. Archie's story taught me how sometimes we imprison ourselves in our minds by the mental shackles mentioned in chapter 2. We must then use the power of our minds to lead us to that life we've always dreamed about. Number five. So, this is now the fifth way on how to develop a healthy mindset, positive mindset by author Lisa Gay. Quote, when you tend to the garden of your mind, you will cultivate a rich life. One of the things my kids and I enjoyed during the enhanced community quarantine of 2020 due to the coronavirus pandemic is gardening. It is a joy for me and my kids to watch our plants grow and blossom until it's time to harvest. To have a rich harvest, we take care daily of our plants, water them if necessary, cultivate the soil, apply fertilizer. We also remove weeds and pests that may usurp the nutrients needed for our plants and destroy them. The mind indeed is like a garden, as confirmed by many great thinkers. In your mind is a rich reservoir of the seeds of greatness. The good news is that you are the gardener. You get to choose how you want your garden to become, what to plant, nurture, or weed out. Since your mind is like a garden, you need to take care of it. You must nourish it daily by cultivating the seeds of greatness within you: love, creativity, and ability to reach your goals and dreams, and more. You must also stand guard at its gateway, not allowing weeds of negativity, bitterness, failures, unforgiveness, and all other elements that could destroy what you have planted in your mind. It is easy to get overwhelmed with worry and negativity nowadays, especially when facing a crisis. But if you keep your mind healthy with your daily care and maintenance, you will surely become a victor with a lot of success in spite of any crisis. Daily care of your mind includes reading, visualization, listening to great thinkers, and a lot more to develop your mind fully so that its power will serve you. Summary: your mind is a powerful tool that can work for you or against you. Choose to focus on the brighter side of life and train your mind to concentrate on the goals you want to achieve and the good things life has for you. It is also very helpful to view your negative experiences as a photo negative, where a single negative can create an unlimited number of positive prints in your life. Choose the interpretation that empowers you when looking at your past. Take note that a healthy mindset is your greatest asset and your greatest defense from life's tragedies. Just like a strong immune system could withstand any virus attack, so does your strong and healthy mindset protect you against the helplessness disease that cripples a lot of people from living their lives fully. Action step: take time to develop a healthy mindset. Through conscious and deliberate effort, you will develop this and it will become your greatest asset in making your life better. When you have the tendency to slide down to low energy brought about by negative experiences, learn to manage your mind using the five ways presented. Remember, you have control over your mind and not the other way around. Success on the outside begins with the successful use of your mind to your advantage. Rise up to the better you by starting to work on your greatest asset, your healthy mindset. That ends chapter 4 of Journey to a Better You. Chapter 4, once again, is titled Developing a Healthy Mindset. So, my dear friends, I hope you enjoyed listening to chapter 4 of this book, Journey to a Better You. And I look forward to you having your own copy of this book. And you can also have the chance to win a free copy, an autographed copy of this book. How? Just check the description box of our live stream and watch out. Sorry about that. Watch out for our upcoming take 2 for the grand live stream. Yes, meron actually tayong take 2 ng grand live streaming po natin. And this is made possible by our generous sponsors. Meron pa rin tayong GCASH, but more on books. I'll be giving, kasi last time napanalunan ang 5. And on Saturday or Sunday, just watch out kung kailan to yung schedule. I'll not be making any promises because it might be postponed again. It depends on how we will be able to finish all the tasks needed to be finished so that we can set the concentrated live stream na talagang makafocus tayo. And free books will still be given as well as GCash, a total of 500 pesos GCash from our generous sponsors will still be given away as prizes. Okay? Let's see, may mga bago ba tayo na messages? So far, what we have are this. And thank you so much to the 1 million in the house and to your 26 likes to our live stream. Let's play some music again. Yan, mega loud shout out. At saka sa mga nandito, feel free na magbaba ng mga bahay po ninyo. And for now, pakita ko lang ulit ang aking favorite painting. Okay? So rest saglit. I'll just drink some water and I'll be reading a portion of this. It's actually one of my favorite books. So babasahin ko ang preface ng The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, PhD. Okay? Later po. So let's just take a break for a while. For now, I'll show you again my favorite painting. Let me show you first. Tingnan nga natin. Nakikita ba? Ayan, ang ating favorite painting. Ayan. I'll be reading this for you later, no? Don't worry po. So, ayan. Dyan po muna, ha? Oh, nandito din si Minju Park. That's Henupa. Thank you so much, Ma'am Shi Henupa. Ay, it's here. MLSO sa lahat. Mega loud shout out to you, Care. Thank you so much po for coming. And to the 3 million in the house and 27 thumbs up. Thank you so much and mega loud shout out to all of us. Let's play some music. And blessed Thursday evening to the 3 million in the house watching with us now, and for those who will be watching the replay of this live stream. This is special because this is one of the live streams where I'll be doing some reading practice. Multitasking tayo and then multi-purpose din itong ating live stream, no? As I'm reading, feel free to interact through our chat pa rin. Saka sa mga magbabasa or manonood ng replay nito, feel free to interact through our chat, through the comment section, I should say. Pwede din po kayong magbaba ng bahay, and let's help and support each other. So as I have said, ito yung babasahin ko. I'll be reading the preface of this book, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, PhD. Preface. Preface. Why this book? Why a full-scale discussion of the magic of thinking big? Thousands of books will be published this year. Why one more? Permit me to give you just a little background. Medyo malakas ang ating background music. Several years ago, I witnessed an exceptionally impressive sales meeting. The vice president in charge of marketing for this company was tremendously excited. He wanted to drive home a point. He had with him on the platform the leading representative in the organization, a very ordinary-looking fellow who earned in the year just ended a little under $60,000. The earnings of the other representatives averaged $12,000. The executive challenged the group. He said, "What?" He said, "I want you to take a good look at Harry. Look at him. Now, what's Harry got that the rest of you haven't? Harry earned 5 times the average. But is Harry 5 times smarter? No, not exceedingly to our personal tests. I checked. See, they show how about they show he's about average in that department. And did Harry work 5 times harder than you fellows? No, not according to the reports. In fact, he took more time off than most of you. Did Harry have a better territory? Again, I've got to say no. The accounts averaged about the same. Did Harry have more education, better health? Again, no. Harry is about as average as an average guy could be, except for one thing. The difference between Harry and the rest of you, said the vice president. The difference is that Harry thought 5 times bigger. Then the executive proceeded to show the success. That success is determined not so much by the size of one's brain as it is by the size of one's thinking. This was an intriguing thought, and it stayed with me. The more I observed, the more people I talked with, the deeper I dug into what's really behind success, the clearer was the answer. Case history after case history proved that the size of bank accounts, the size of happiness accounts, and the size of one's general satisfaction account is dependent on the size of one's thinking. There is magic in thinking big. hear my voice with me. Hello, everyone. For a while, I'll just show again my favorite painting while you continue connecting, and let's play some music in the background. Disturb tayo ni Baby Boy. Sa preface pa rin tayo, no? To be continued later. Once again, greetings to the 3 million in the house watching with us now. Patalastas lang kanina. Let's choose an ambient music that can go with our reading. Ano bang magandang background music? Or what? Yun na lang. Okay, let's continue. The executive proceeded to show that success is determined not so much by the size of one's brain, but as it is by the size of one's thinking. There is magic. There is magic in thinking big. If thinking big accomplishes so much, why doesn't everyone think that way? I've asked that question many times. Here, I believe, is the answer. All of us, more than we recognize, are the products of the thinking around us. And much of this thinking is little, not big. All around you is an environment that is trying to tug you, trying to pull you down to the second class street. You are almost told daily that there are too many chiefs and not enough Indians. In other words, that opportunities to lead no longer exist, that there is a surplus of chiefs, so be content to be that little guy. But this too many chiefs idea simply doesn't square with the truth. Leading people in all occupations will tell you, as they've told me, that the trouble is there are too many Indians and not nearly enough chiefs. This petty environment says other things too. It tells you whatever will be, that your destiny is outside your control, that fate is simply in complete control. So forget about those dreams, forget that finer home, forget the special college for the children, forget the better life, be resigned, lie down, and wait to die. And who hasn't heard the statement, success isn't worth the price? As if you have to sell your soul, your family, life, your conscience, your set of values to reach the top. But, in truth, success doesn't demand a price. Every step forward pays a dividend. This environment also tells us that there's too much competition for the top spots in life. But is there? A personnel selection executive told me that he receives 50 to 250 times as many applicants for jobs that pay $10,000 per year as for jobs that pay $50,000 a year. That is to say that there is at least 50 times as much competitions for the jobs on the second class street as for jobs on the first class avenue. First class avenue USA, in short, uncrowded street, is a short, uncrowded street. There are countless vacancies waiting there for people like you who dare to think big. Let's pause for a while and let's see who is with us. 5 million in the house. Mega mega loud shout out. Mimi and Demi. Hello, Ma'am si Mimi. Kumusta? Good evening, host. Thumbs up. Thank you so much po sa inyong pa-thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much to the 28 thumbs up na binigay ninyo sa ating live stream ngayon. Feel free po to drop your links. Pwede po kayong magbaba ng mga links and let's pin them as you drop and let's support one another. Yan. For now, no, hindi tayo makapag-multitask dito sa ating screen kasi baka mag-hang. Marami kasing mga applications na naka-open. But later on, I'm noting actually yung attendance natin. Pwede kong balikan lahat ng mga nag-visit sa atin ngayon. Thank you so much. Okay? And malapit nang matapos ito. Malapit ko nang matapos ang preface. What I'm just reading is the preface of this. Radio mode po host. Okay, thank you so much po sa inyong radio mode. Ayan. Yes, reading mode naman ako ngayon. And we will have until 9:30 for our chikahan and for our reading session. Do you hear the wait lang ha, pahinaan ko ng konti yung sound effect ng pinapanood ni baby para hindi siya maging background noise natin. To the 4 million in the house, still with us, mega mega loud shout out. Let's just continue the preface of this book. The basic principles and concepts supporting the magic of thinking big come from the highest pedigree sources, the very finest and biggest thinking minds yet to live on earth. Minds like the prophet David wrote tuloy, as one thinketh in his heart, so is he. Minds such as Emerson, who said, great men are those who see that thoughts rule the world. Minds like Milton, who in Paradise Lost wrote, the mind is its own place and itself can make a heaven of hell or hell of heaven. Amazingly perceptive minds like Shakespeare, who observed, there is nothing either good or bad except that thinking makes it so. Medyo similar sa na-quote namin sa book But where does this proof come from? How do we know the master thinkers were right? Fair questions. The proof comes from the lives of the select people around us who, through winning success, achievement, and happiness, prove that thinking big does work magic. The simple steps we have set down here are not untested theories. They are not one man's guesses and opinions. They are proven approaches to life situations, and they are universally applicable steps that would work and work like magic. That you are reading this page proves you are interested in larger success. You want to fulfill your desires. You want to enjoy a fine standard of living. You want this life to deliver to you all the good things you deserve. Being interested in success is a wonderful quality. You have another admirable quality. The fact that you're holding this book in your hands, and in your case, you're listening to me reading right now, shows that you have intelligence to look for tools that will help you, that will help take you where you want to go. In building anything, automobiles, bridges, missiles, we need tools. Many people, in their attempt to build a successful life, forget there are tools to help them. You have not forgotten. You have then the two basic qualities needed to realize real profit. From this book, a desire for greater success and the intelligence to select a tool that will help you realize that desire. Think big and you'll live big. You live big in happiness. You live big in accomplishment, big in income, big in friends, big in respect. Enough for the promise. Start now, right now, to discover how to make your thinking make magic for you. Start out start out with this thought of the great philosopher Disraeli. Life's too short to be little. So there you have it, my friends. The preface of this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Now, for those who may want, no, parang na-advertise ko na to, but it's really helpful. Actually, there is available audio version of this book sa YouTube. You try to search The Magic of Thinking Big and you will find, but make sure that you go to the credible source, to the rightful owner. Hindi yung na-copy-paste tapos tinanggal lang yung CPR. Because of course, we have to give credit to the owner and to the one who have read the full audiobook version of this book. And isa sa mga ginagawa ko actually when I started my journey to personal development is this, no? Every time I go to work, kasi traffic, it's either walking to work or being in queue, pila ng mga jeepney. So while waiting, no, on my way to work, I use it as my seminar time. Instead of being bored, no, sa pila o parang naglalakad lang na wala lang, I listen to the audiobooks like this. Isa ito sa mga pinakinggan ko. And as I'm listening to it, I get more ideas. Kaya nga talagang hinanap ko ang printed nito. Luckily, I was able to find this printed book. And that's why I'm recalling, ano, aside from the audiobook version, mas maganda din kasi na meron kayo ng physical book to read and savor the words by seeing them in print. So kapag ginagawa mo yon, mas marami kang natututunan. Aside from music, you can also play inspirational, motivational talks. Some of the talks are also shared. Meron tayo sa breakthrough webinar. Meron tayo sa mga journey to a better you, for example, dito sa ating channel. You can also look for other motivational channels that will help you in your journey. So ito po yung tip na maibibigay ko sa mga nakikinig ngayon at saka sa mga nandito ngayon. If you want to really push yourself now, to motivate yourself, it has to start with your desire to look for materials that will really help you. When you become intentional kung anong binabasa mo at saka pinapakinggan mo, especially every day, the moment you wake up in the morning, and then during your free time, sa halip na magbasa ka ng kung ano-anong trending na kung minsan hindi naman masyadong helpful talaga, you can be focused. Yeah. Although sa ating content creator, at times we have to be intentional sa panunood din, pag-support ng mga fellow content creators natin, diba? Especially when we join live streams, we watch the videos, we comment according to the content of the videos. Pero iba rin kasi yung intentional ka sa pag-aral kung paano mo mas mapabuti ang buhay mo sa pamamagitan ng personal development. And that's what I am advocating, my friends. So, I wish you all the best sa lahat ng mga nakikinig ngayon, sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. I hope that somehow yung mga nabasa natin, as I've said, I've read tonight, no? Nabasa ko yung chapter 4 ng book na ito, and I shared here the 5 ways to develop a healthy mindset. And then, I also shared here the preface. Preface pa lang ang nabasa ko. medyo makapal-kapal ito eh, makapal na book. At kapag babasahin mo ang buo nito, it will take you almost 6 hours siguro para mabasa ang whole content na to. But anyway, I hope no sa nabasa natin ngayon that you somehow na may napulot tayo. And you have here in our chat Mimi and Demi. Nice one. Life's too short to be little. Yes, tama po. And I agree. Actually, I highlighted that quote here in this book. Life's too short to be little. Tama po. And that's why it's really important that in spite of the challenges that we experience, we have to live big and by expanding, of course, our thinking. There. Ayan, Don Bosco, thank you so much for coming. Mega, mega loud shout out. Actually, we're about to end, my dear friends. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm a bit busy with mommy duties right now, kaya medyo short, iso-shorten natin ang kwentuhan at reading session natin. We'll have another session, another episode of reading, and be assured that I'll be reading also our one chapter of my book and also another book, siguro continuation nito, The Magic of Thinking Big, and other materials that we can have. Mega mega loud shout out. Let me just read yung mga nandito. Si Ma'am Mimi, I should say. Mimi and Demi TV, thank you so much for coming. And also Don Bosco, thank you so much for being here and for joining us in our live stream. So we will end now. Tapusin, i-kompleto lang natin 1 hour, 20 minutes. And we will schedule, the next schedule po ng ating live stream will be announced later, or just turn on the notification bell para maano po tayo whenever we upload whenever we schedule a live stream and of course upload new videos. Yan. Good night, Sis Liza. Good night po. And thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for listening also. Naka-radio mode kanina pa. Thank you so much. Now, for the next, yung next na premieres natin, it will be short videos leading to our breakthrough webinars. So I thought of uploading short clips na may specific topic. For example, short clip, 2-minute video about my sharing on forgiveness, for halimbawa, sharing on mental health and the like, other topics. So look forward with that, and I look forward to see you in our premieres and also in our upcoming live streams. Good night and God bless. Thank you all so much for joining us. And for those who will be watching the replay, I hope this episode, the reading episode we have in our live stream today, will be very helpful to you somehow. God bless, stay safe, stay happy, and healthy. Remember that as we become better, we definitely live better. All the best, and once again, this is author Liza Gay saying, be better, live better. God bless. Bye-bye.